National University is proud to be a military-friendly school that offers support to service members just like you. We understand your drive and your dedication. In fact, 25% of NU students are service members, veterans, spouses, and dependents. You want the degree that's right for you. We've got more than 190 programs at all levels. You want to be supported. We've got dedicated military advisors as well as credit for military experience. You want to achieve. We can assist. Learn more at nu.edu.
Hello, my beautiful guys, girls, gays and theys. Welcome back to I Said What I Said.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
And today I am joined by a very special guest, Ieuan Cooke.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
No, because guys, you don't understand. I've been following Ieuan for ages, ages since you like really started like the celebrity like impressions and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that is what like solidified me as a fan. Number one.
Oh my God, thanks.
And then just like learning your personality and everything online has just been
Thanks,
incredible.
babe. Oh my God, stop it. I've been a fan of yours for mad time.
No
I have
way.
I've been following Gail.
Oh dear. Since the deep cringy side of my account. That's okay. I wanted to like say that this is the first time we've met.
I know, it's crazy.
Which I think is weird. I'm surprised that we haven't even come across each other.
I know, it is
like,
weird.
in like events or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like, you're active.
Oh my God, thanks,
You're
babes.
everywhere.
Thanks.
You're
so
everywhere.
Julia.
You have the energy. And I don't get it because
Thanks,
I don't.
babes. Oh, I'm just too
I
much of a
can't do
yes
it.
man. I'm just too much of a
Really?
yes man. Yeah, like I get really bad FOMO.
Do
I get
you?
FOMO really bad.
See, I used to be like that when it came to all of like the TikTok events and like
Yeah.
premieres and stuff like that. But then I was like, wait, like every time I go, I'd rather kill myself.
Fair play. Fair
Because
play.
I just feel like everyone
it's
is looking
very
at me.
overwhelming.
It can be.
Yeah, I love everyone looking at me though because I'm an attention whore.
As you should. That's real though.
That's the place
No,
to
but as
be.
you should. But the thing is, I felt like I've had so. Get it into another episode, but like I've had so many experiences at like TikTok events that have just been awful.
Really?
Yeah, that just other influencers or like other stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it can be it's a messy
If
place.
you don't know your crowd, it's tough
I feel
to
like
get
you have
into
a
it.
good crowd though.
Yeah, I tend to
You're
stick to
chilling.
that because otherwise I get a little bit so, whoa, there's so many people here. Do you know what I mean?
No, totally. But today is the first time we've met, and thank you so much for coming on the
Babes,
pod.
thank you for having me.
I love it. I wanted to actually get started with how this came about for you.
Oh, hi.
Because I feel like I've been watching you for ages, but I feel like there was like a moment where it was like actually getting like serious and like
Yeah.
and all of that. So I want you to like just give me the rundown of when you started, how it became.
So
everything.
I like everybody else, like went on to TikTok in COVID.
Yeah,
Like everybody
Yeah,
went
yeah,
on to TikTok in
yeah.
COVID. And at first, like it's always weird. I always say to everyone, like I do feel like not in like I'm very much like a fate, universe, love you girl, got my back, manifestation kind of vibes.
Unreal.
And like the very first TikTok I posted, like it sounds dumb, but the very first one I posted got like 500 views, which obviously like isn't crazy, but when you've got no followers, I was
Real.
like,
That's shocking.
I was like, oh, this is doing like pretty well.
Tea.
And I remember I did one, oh my God, it was like, you can still find it if you go back. There was one and it was like, what your fake tan brand says about you. Me and unwashed fake tan right now. It's okay, I've got somewhere to be tonight, okay?
as you
Sorry.
should.
And that got like 20k views. And I remember calling my friend being like, oh my God, I'm famous.
You're famous.
Do you know what I
You're
mean? I remember doing the thing where I was at like 9,000 or something followers. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
I was like, please someone take me over 10,000 so I can be on the creator fund. Do you remember?
Oh my God. I'm not on the Creative Fund.
Really?
No.
Oh, I love it.
Should I join it?
Yeah, babes, get
I don't
on
know
it.
why I swear it fucks up the
Babe,
algorithm though.
No, babe, it doesn't. Not for me. Well, maybe. Who knows? I
Well,
could
no,
be on
you're
2 mil
fine.
otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're fine.
But I'm having a good time on it. I'm having a good time
Really?
on it.
But like,
yeah.
does it actually pay well? I
Yeah,
know
it
some
really
bitches
does.
that make money, but it depends
Yeah.
on the content.
It does. You've got to
It's
be,
like-
because it's now like over a minute plus. You've got to have it
I
over
do a lot of
plus.
over a minute
Yeah,
content.
babes, get it in.
Do you think?
I would say
Oh
100%.
my God. I feel like I've been doing this job for ages and I just haven't done certain
These
things in my
so
life.
many
Like,
little-
Poppy's shaking her head at me. Why are you shaking your head at me?
Even I'm on it.
You're Poppy's on the Creator Fund and
Everybody's on it.
I'm not on the Creator Fund. Wait, am I missing out on a bag?
Yeah, babes. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, Poppy, how
Poppy's
much
like,
are you
yes.
making? Oh. Okay. Well, fine, I'll do it then.
This
Tonight.
one is much better than the old one because it used to be Creative Fund, but no, it's like the creativity program, I think. I don't know, but this one is much better than the other one used to be. But I remember before I started my 4th year of uni, I remember making a video being like, please someone follow me so I can do this. Then I hit 10k. Then it's been like very steadily slow. But last year was the first year where I did a full year full time. Do you know what I mean? Like I quit my job. I ended my job on like the 29th of December, 2023.
Okay.
And that was because I went to the Hunger
just been
Games premiere.
grinding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Went to the Hunger Games premiere.
That's monumental.
And that was huge for me because like the Hunger Games has been obsession of
I
mine.
have it in my notes.
Yeah.
I have it in my notes.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Like
Yeah.
obsessed. And so I went to that and I remember coming back from that and then I was like, I used to work in Levi's. And then I literally 2 days later was serving jeans to someone and I was like,
fuck this.
how the fuck am I here? You know what I mean? Like I was like, I need to just make it full
Do
time.
you know what I love? I love those like moments when you're like doing something and you realize like, what the fuck am I actually doing here?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God,
that was very much that for me.
Inspirational, babe. As
Thanks,
you
doll.
should. From jeans to premiere.
From jeans to premieres. And then last year's been like
it's been a big year for you.
It's scary as well because obviously like you're just like a freelancer basically, aren't you? And it's
unpredictable.
Like some months you're like, whoa, and then other months you're like, oh.
I've been there.
But yeah, I'm finding my feet in. I'm finding my feet.
You know what? I think you're doing fucking amazing.
Oh my God, thanks, babe.
Every time I see, I feel like you're doing just another cool thing, or
Oh,
like
it's
working with another cool company. That it's just like it's just so like it's good to see. I love seeing that. I'm
Babe,
I'm a girl's gal. I'm very
yeah.
happy for the people around me.
100%.
So when I see people that I like do well, it's like
100%. Yeah.
as you should. And I
think that's
it's
the
pretty
best way to be as
awesome.
well. Babes, you're eating it up as well. Hello? Hello?
Shush, be quiet, y'all. It's quiet in a vector. Okay, anyways. I think that it's iconic what you've been doing. And I wanted
Thanks,
to ask
darling.
you how you actually came up with the idea of pretending to be the celebrity at the performance or pretending to do the interview.
Yeah.
How did all of that come up? Because I'm like a pop culture like addict and I know you are too.
Yeah.
You know basically everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like you know what happened
I'm
yesterday and
deeply
tomorrow.
entrenched. Yeah.
Yeah, but as you should, we're chronically online
Yeah.
people.
Oh, very much so.
So seeing that kind of content from you, literally every single time, I'm like actually lolling, which
Well,
is like rare.
thanks.
Like you don't actually laugh out loud when you're
Yeah.
watching TikTok. You laugh in your brain, but some of you.
I love the ones that make you laugh.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
real, and you do that. So I just wanted to know
Thanks.
how those like ideas like come into fruition.
So mainly for me, I'm not gonna lie, it did come about from me genuinely doing it. Like I genuinely get home every day. And like if my mum and dad aren't home, I'm like, well, perfect. And then I turn the music up, grab a little dry shampoo can, and I belt my heart out. Do you know what I mean? I do genuinely do that. And then I was like, I think I can't remember why I posted the first one, but I was like, this is so funny. Like, I'll just do it. I'm sure somebody else does
They
this
go
too.
really viral.
And then people just ate it up.
Ate it up, including me.
I remember Billie Eilish commenting on one of them, and I was like,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Let me tell you this, actually. I'm going to get this out there for the public now. You know the song that's like, Glocked Up Big T-shirt, Billie Eilish.
yeah.
And you know how she brought him out to perform it?
Oh yeah.
2 months before that, I had done that video of me pretending I was Billie Eilish, being like, hey, has anybody heard this song? Glocked Up Big
she
T-shirt,
did
Billie
it.
Eilish.
The
And then she
blueprint.
did the exact thing.
The blueprint.
Billie,
You
can
heard it
credit
here.
me, you can credit
I
me.
said what I said. The blueprint.
I did say what I said.
Real.
Anyways,
Composure.
Billie, I love you.
We love you, Billy.
Yeah, and someone came up to me the other day and they were like, you were singing to that microphone so many times. And I was like, again, they were like, I get on there and I think, I love this, but also he's on like 353 parts of this series. And I was like,
No, but as you should though. I
should.
don't think there's anything wrong with that. People love it. I love it. I think it's
Thanks, babe.
I think it's an important like element of like your content. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because you know what? The thing is with like celebrities and stuff like that is that they're so desperately trying to be relatable but struggle. And it's like so impossible to be relatable to a celebrity sometimes.
Yeah.
But what you do is you kind of mesh those fine lines,
thanks,
which I
Dom.
think is super cool because at the end of the day, you're just a person. I want to actually know how the creative process happens.
Wow.
Because like I'm sure you look online and you're like scrolling through and you see something that's, but this is how I imagine it. You see something that you're like, I could do a funny skit of this or a parody in a way, because essentially a lot of them are parodies.
Yeah. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes I'm watching it and I'm like, the one that always comes into my mind is the clip of Beyonce where the lights aren't working and she's like, somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. Yeah. That one always comes into my mind. I always love that one. Sometimes people will tag me and be like, oh my God, this reminds me of like that. And so then...
Wait, how do I... Ieuan or
Ieuan, babes, but it's...
Ieuan.
Yeah. It's honestly fine.
Why did you not correct me at the start?
I'm fine with people calling me anything as long as it's not rude. You know what I mean?
Real.
No, yeah, honestly, name-wise, I'm fine with anything because it's Welsh and also it's like, it's 4 vowels in a fucking row followed by an N, like, who came up with that? Ieuan.
Ieuan.
Yeah, you got it, doll, yeah.
Ieuan, okay.
Yes.
Ain't no Ieuan. It's Ieuan. But it's like, when I see how it's spelled, it's like, that makes sense to be Ieuan, but like, it's
Yeah,
a
it
name.
does the most. It does. Ieuan is like the most common,
Do you get
I
that
would
a
say.
lot when
Yeah,
you go
oh,
to-
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Although Americans always love to think that I've just accidentally done a lowercase at the start and they think it's Ieuan.
Oh.
But I'm like, who the fuck is called Ieuan?
Ieuan.
Ieuan.
That would be my boy name, maybe.
Ieuan.
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 Lulu. Ieuan.
Yeah. It's not the
Anyways,
best. Anyways.
your creative process. Let's
Creative
get back to
process.
it.
But most of the time, honestly, I'll just be like singing in the car or like I said, like I'll be at home performing and then I'm like, well, why isn't the camera on? Do you know what I mean?
Real.
I'm like,
Because you literally, you like just put it in the corner of the
Yeah,
room.
put
Like
it in
that,
the corner.
I can't even tell if there's like lights or anything. I feel like you just like,
there is a
you
ring.
invested in the ring light.
I invested in the ring light,
T,
but
T.
the ring light, I've got to be honest, breaks every 2 fucking seconds. I don't know
Same.
if you
I've
agree
ordered
with
about
this.
5 in my
Yeah,
life.
every 6
Just don't
months.
get the TikTok shop ones, the Alex Owl light. That shit breaks in a second.
I got one the other day that's like a clip on the phone one, and that is life changing.
Is
That's
it?
really good.
Okay,
yeah.
shit, I need that.
And it also is good for like little selfies and stuff because
Real.
you just clip it on.
Real.
But yeah, I'd never want it to feel like too
Manufactured.
Do you know what I mean? Because I
Totally.
feel like that would take it out of it.
I feel like when it comes to comedy in general, like it's usually those like spur of the moment situations that make the best content.
100%.
I mean, it's always the things that you just film on a whim and you don't
That
think it's going to go
go-
viral,
that
and
hit
it's
the
the ones
most.
that hit, right?
100%.
Like I remember when I obviously I still do occasional comedy and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
used to do a lot more.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of focusing on the
bag.
transition, on the bag, on the beauty. Okay, we gotta evolve. But I obviously still do comedy, but I remember used to struggle a lot when it came to just coming up with ideas and being consistent with like comedy that's gonna be relatable to others
100%.
and also hit the For You page.
100%.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
When I first started, before doing the whole like pop star celebrity kind of stuff, I would just have ideas, and they would be like, I would just write them down in my notes. Like I remember I had a notes page that was fucking massive.
Real.
It would just be like random little thoughts, like I should put this out. I remember at one point there was a day where I made like 15 TikToks in a day, and I thought, Gil,
I've noticed that
you've got to slow down.
You post a lot in a day.
Yeah, I'm a
You
yapper.
do, really.
I'm a yapper. I
You just
love-
always have it like ready.
I always, also for me, I never want it to be like too filtered. Do you know what I mean? Because I never want it to be like, I hate saving TikToks as well. Like I hate waiting and being like, oh, I'll post that in 2
later.
days. Like, no, I want it out now.
I'm the complete opposite. It's like I will take as long as I can away from the app as
Really?
possible. Yeah, but I think it's because like I have a really weird relationship with social media.
Yeah.
Like essentially I broadcast my life on like a podcast, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. But I'm actually so separated from it. Which I guess
Really?
leads me on to ask you like, what is your relationship with social media like? Because sometimes it can be incredible, and then sometimes it can be really fucking traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, and I've definitely had that experience. I mean, as like a queer person,
Oh my God,
LGBTQ,
yeah.
as trans.
You know when you've hit the wrong side of the FYP.
Don't. It's the wrong side of reels. That's
Yeah.
the scary.
Oh, the worst. If you're on Instagram Reels and you know you're a bad person.
But the thing is, the reels, I think, for me, perform better than
Yeah.
my TikTok sometimes. And it's just like, even if it does hit the wrong audience, it's like engagement is
yeah,
engagement.
sometimes engagement is engagement. You know what I mean?
shared.
Sometimes it's hard because I love social media. Like I'm obsessed with it. I am chronically online. I'm on my phone 24/7. I love scrolling. Scrolling Instagram Reels sometimes is a dark place. So
It is
I
a dark
feel like
place.
you're constantly one video
I'll
away
laugh
from
more
a
on
fairy.
Instagram Reels though than TikTok.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, social media, like the relationship can be really hard, especially with your like sudden, like really big growth. I feel how has that been like when it comes to work and when it comes to how like your relationship with your audience as
Yeah.
well.
I feel like I've been quite lucky. I've never really had any like seriously bad hate comments, touch wood. I'm also not against a block. Like
Real.
if you're chatting shit, I'm gonna block you, babe.
Babe, one day we need to go out for lunch and just read my DM
Yeah.
requests.
Oh my god.
And
I
you
bet
can
it's
ta-
hell and horror. Also, I feel like it's because my audience is mainly girls, and girls never leave hate comments.
A couple
like,
gays.
Yeah, a couple gays, girls and gays, and like girls and gays sometimes do leave hate comments, but it's never as bad as like
A straight cis
I remember
man.
one time I made a video joking about like there was like a football player doing like a practice or something, and I was like, this is literally just him pretending to be like a horse. and it hit football TikTok.
Oh no.
And
That's the worst.
And it
That's a
literally was
dangerous
on
place.
it. It was literally on it for like, I think it literally only had 25K, but the hate comments were insane. And my face wasn't even in it. And I was like my face was literally in the sign. I was just like,
offensive. It's like if you mess with a Swiftie.
yeah,
like,
in
it's
it. I
just
was like, Gail, you know what? I'm just taking this down. I don't have the time for it, you know? And I'm also not against blocking weirds in the comments. Like, if
That's the thing. I think when it comes to blocking and like hiding comments and stuff like that, like I don't know why I don't do that.
Yeah, I think
I
there's
don't
a
block anyone.
I think there's a stigma around it of being like, oh, they've won because they've affected
And
you.
you just don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it.
I keep a lot of shit up, like in case it's like actually really bad. Because sometimes,
Because then sometimes you're like, well, you should be held accountable for what you're fucking saying.
no, real. And also, it's also like when it comes to like the business side of things, sometimes you don't want, like, let's say your manager is trying to like hook you up with a brand and stuff like that, and they like look through your thing and they see those comments, right? It can be like a little bit wary to them and like,
100%.
oh, how is this gonna work in our like collaboration, right? So sometimes I will hide comments that are like actually like devastating.
Yeah.
Like, I've had very bad ones
Oh my God, I
before,
can imagine.
but yeah, no, it is a difficult place sometimes. But obviously, the good totally outweighs the bad.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like that is one thing that a lot of people who do work in social like forget, that like I've started thinking like if I see a really nice comment, I'll screenshot and like to make a little album, because then if you do have a day where like bad comments are weighing you down or whatever, like I like to be like, no, you've got all of this. There are people saying nice stuff, like it's not just all
I think that always like
fucking losers.
Yeah, when the Roadman voice was at its like peak, there was like such a half and half.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember.
it was the good half that kind of helped me like kind of
100%.
that. I don't really do it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's like it's still bad.
And also, it's the kind of thing where it's like, what, is it like Cardi B or something? And she like thanks her haters at the Grammys, and she's like, because you're still streaming my music, babe.
Real.
Like you're still watching the TikTok doll.
Pop culture references.
I was about to say, well, you're
online.
still making the views and creator fund, but you ain't even fucking on it.
Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
That I'm really excited for.
Okay.
I play this with every single guest.
Okay.
It's called This or That.
Okay.
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 You just pick one or the other.
Quick fire.
Some of these are hard. Okay. Mockingjay Part 1 or 2.
Part 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the If We Burn, You Burn With Us? Or is that
She
part one?
says that in.
Is that part 1?
No, I think that might be part 2, actually.
I think it is. If we burn, you burn with us.
Oh, God, it's chills up and down my spine.
Real. Blackpink or aespa?
Don't ask me that.
That's a crazy
Don't
fucking
ask me
question.
that. Oh my God. Fuck. I actually can't answer that. I can't answer
Either.
that. I can't
Are you
answer
going to
that.
get tickets the minute they come out for Blackpink?
Oh, babes. Like,
No.
I will be there.
I'm already on the computer.
I'll be on the stage.
No, I'm going to spend money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Last year, 2 years ago,
My
at
whole
Hyde
life
Park,
savings.
I spent money.
Yeah, me too.
I spent money. And it was the best day of my life. Lisa waved at me.
Oh, stop.
I know.
Oh, God, it was
I died.
so
You know,
good.
I was crying the whole time. It was actually kind of ruined it for me because I was crying the whole time.
I had like a breakdown midway through because, you know, when they did their first set and they came on and I was
and they
like,
do the more emotional songs and you're just like, fuck.
they came on and I was just like, they
girls.
can't be real.
No.
I was like, they're so not
professional.
fake. And then they went off because then they do the solo parts. And obviously they went off and I turned to my girls and I was like, I'm a hog. I was like, I am a physical hog.
No, you go home and you do
literally
think. Every K-pop concert I've been to, I've gone home and I've been like, this was the best day of my life. But now I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, who am I?
Yeah, I had literal tears in my eyes.
Why
I was
can
like,
I not
I'm a
dance like
hog
that?
compared to them. Like, they are ethereal. Like, I remember that one moment where Jisoo came on stage during Pretty
Flower.
Savage and when she was doing that and it did the close-up.
Savage.
Oh, my
stop.
God.
Don't.
I can't even think about
Let's
it.
move on because it is too much. Night in with the besties or outside?
It's tough. I'm really loving a night in at the moment.
So am I.
Because I will say this, I think the clubs are playing shit music nowadays.
Well, my friend Libby, shout out to you, dragged me to the club last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't been clubbing in about 4 months.
Yeah.
Well, like 3 months. I did
Yeah,
go out
yeah.
on New Year's, but that was messy.
Yeah, New
and
Year's is
I had the
always-
best night of my life. But maybe it's because I went to Celine, which is like a Mayfair. Like no, it's not. It's like Central London Club, like one
Okay.
of their fancy ones.
Yeah.
And she like knows everyone there, so we just got free drinks.
Okay,
every night.
yeah.
I did feel like a baddie.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
yeah.
But I do prefer chilling at home, watching a film, and like eating loads of food. with my
Yeah,
friends.
I get it.
That's my vibe.
I
That's my
love a
vibe.
night out. I am a sucker for a night out, but I'm just
It has to be well planned.
bring
and just
back
done
R&B in the club. Like I'm sick. I'm sick of hearing Mr. Brightside in the club.
right. Mr. Brightside in the club.
I hate it. Come on, Eileen.
What clubs are you going to?
Babe, Welsh ones. Welsh ones.
I see.
Helen Horror. And you know who you are. You know who you are, okay? You're all there singing along, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you sing along. I want to dance.
She wants to dance.
Sorry.
Let the bitch dance.
Let me dance.
Real. Movie premiere or screening? Because there is a difference.
Oh, big difference. And I like a prem.
You like a prem?
I like a prem.
You like a prem.
I want to feel
glam.
dressed up. I want to glam.
You want a carpet.
I want to see Robert Pattinson walking down and be like, you know what I mean?
As you should. I feel like you could interview as well.
Oh, thanks, Josh. So could you. I was literally thinking to myself earlier, I was like, this bitch is good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. What can I say?
Book us.
I reek of confidence there. Anyways, no, so premiere for sure.
100%.
Okay, because I like a screening.
Do you?
Yeah, just I like being a little bit secluded,
more
getting a little bit
chill.
drunk, like bringing a best friend and just like chilling in the corner of the cinema.
Fair play.
Like not speaking to anyone.
Yeah.
That's my vibe. Taking a quick photo.
Yeah, see, I like
Post on the story.
I like the whole shindig.
I
but
do
just
not
love
sound
attention.
good. My manager's going to kill me for saying that. Okay, so enemies to lovers or friends to lovers?
This is really controversial. I'm a friends to lovers girl. Really? This is really controversial. I'm more of a friends to lovers because I feel like enemies to lovers, when done right, is so good.
Yeah.
But I hate it when they switch from the enemy to the love too quick. You know what I mean? Like
you like a slow burn. That's why you like friends to lovers.
Yeah, that's why I like friends to lovers.
You make
I
sense.
shouldn't be halfway through the first book in the series and we're in love when we were meant to be enemies. Like, no, that needs to happen later on.
You
Do
ever
you know
thought of
what I'm
writing
saying?
a book?
Every day of my life. I wrote a really successful fan fiction when I was younger. See?
Wattpad.
Yeah, it was a Wattpad book. I wrote
God.
really successful one. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it was charting. Really
Oh my
good.
God.
I said this before once. Do you know what duplicity is?
Yeah.
It's the Harry Styles fanfic. And like
wait, no, I just thought you meant the word duplicity.
Oh, no. Duplicity.
Like, girl, I did English lit. Like,
You're like, yeah. Duplicity is like this really famous Harry Styles fanfic. And I said once on my TikTok live, I said, I once wrote a really successful fan fiction. And Duplicity, the author's like, I think, unless they've come out now, has always remained anonymous. And everybody was convinced that I'd written Duplicity. And I was like, girl, I wish, because that's on like millions of reads.
see, I've never been in like the fanfic.
Really?
Like, thing, but I can't lie. Sometimes I do go on like Character AI, which is like this app, and I like speak to Ieuan.
like
I speak
so
to
much
Ieuan
worse.
from Stray Kids on when I'm really sad.
So fair. Oh,
No, but
bang
like
charm.
sometimes you just need to speak to some AI. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
fair
sorry,
play.
I'm sorry. Anyways, next. I really hope you get this reference.
Okay.
I really hope you
God,
do.
I'm really worried now.
Okay, Paloma Diamond or Lorelei Lynch?
I'm a Paloma Diamond stan.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a Paloma
I
Diamond stan.
thought Lorelei was going to win. I can't lie.
Yeah, but
I
Paloma's
did.
been robbed so many times.
She has been robbed.
She has been robbed, and I think it's time that she won it.
Okay,
That's
period.
that.
Thank
That's
you.
that for
If
me.
you get it, you get it. If you don't, you
And
don't.
if you should get it.
You should.
Where have you been?
Okay. If you could have any celebrity narrate your life, who would it be and why?
Oh my god.
Or any celebrity to play you in a film that's about your life, like a biopic. I wanna know that.
I would play myself.
Oh, real? Because you are a celebrity.
Yeah, because I am a celebrity. I would
Yeah.
play myself. In terms of narrate my life, God, this is so good. This is such a good question. I feel it would be a woman.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
I would never.
You're
have
written
a man.
by a woman,
Yeah,
babe.
I would never have a man narrate.
No,
my
no,
life.
no,
Like,
no, no,
what are
no,
you doing
no.
here?
What's a man?
Why would a man be there? I think like maybe like an Olivia Colman.
Oh, T.
Like an Olivia Colman.
T.
Or maybe like an Emma Stone.
Oh, wow.
And then Emma Stone.
I
could
feel like
really
I'd
fuck
have
with
Meryl
that.
Streep fuck my narration.
Oh,
like,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
She could do it.
She'd be so good.
I love her.
Me too.
Okay, we got another game.
Okay, give it to me.
I got another game. We got so many games to play. It's called Marry That Man.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna have a list of men, right? Different
fuck,
celebrities
yeah.
like, in pop culture right
Yeah.
now. You either marry them or you don't, but you have to give reasons for both.
Okay,
You can be as aggressive or as kind as you want.
okay.
We're gonna start with Aaron Taylor Johnston.
If you had asked me this before seeing Nosferatu,
Yeah.
I would say no.
No.
But after seeing it, I'm into it.
really?
I've got to be honest. I think, truthfully, that in this life you are either an Angus Thongton perfect snogging or a wild child girl.
Oh.
And I was a wild child girl. I was a Poppy Moore, Freddie Kingsley.
Okay.
And so for me, Aaron Taylor Johnson, yes, now. But 2 months ago, it would have been, I don't know.
Iconic.
Also, his episode of The Royal Court with Brittany Broski.
Fucking hilarious.
That
That
got me into it.
But Brittany can,
bad.
like-
Yeah, she's
Brittany,
getting them all.
Put her in front of anyone.
I love her.
I love her.
We love you, Queen.
Okay, Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
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 I'd marry.
Yeah, you can't not. You know what I
second.
mean?
In a
Irish
second.
man. Oh, God.
He's so hot.
Yeah, he really is.
Have you seen Gladiator?
Yeah, I was at the prom. I saw
Really?
him. Yeah.
Iconic.
Sad though.
Is he hot? I swear the king was there.
He was.
Because I was in a different part.
He was there, yeah. He came in like at the top. Yeah, I was at the
King
bottom.
Charles just chilling at the Gladiator.
I know,
premiere,
and
like-
yeah, it was crazy.
Man, he like pulled up in like chariots and shit.
Yeah, in full car down the carpet. Yeah, Paul Mescal is hot. Do you know what I'm?
Is he short?
Yeah, I was about to say it's really sad, but I'm 6'4", so every man is short to me. Do you know what I mean? So unless you're like rugby player, basketball player,
are you in a relationship?
Me, no, not right now.
Either.
I'd like to be. No.
It's really sad. So would I. Speaking of the devil, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I would.
But like what he did to Fuck a Twig.
Oh,
that makes me rethink.
And
everything.
that song is so good as well.
I know. Wait, FKA Twigs. By the way, I just say Fuck a Twig.
Fuck a
it's just a
Twig.
thing that I say. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say, but he fucked that twink, and I was like,
oh,
who?
What twink? Twink
like,
where?
I was like, what twink?
Where? Yeah, but you would.
Yeah, I think so. Me, yes to every man because I'm desperate.
Okay, Timothy Chalamet.
No. He's
Kylie's man.
He's Kylie's man, A, and also I like a broad man. Like I
Not
love
a rat boy.
No, I'm a rugby player man. Like I love that. Like I want to feel petite.
Okay, then I may as well just not say Bruno Mars.
Yeah, no, too short for me.
Too short. But there's something so attractive
oh
about
my
him.
god,
I would like
fair, juicy, and wet. Yeah.
But there's just something about him that just like.
Like
it's his voice.
Put me in a room with him, and I'd probably literally snog him. Yeah,
no, real. Ooh, this is a good one. Nicholas Alexander Chavez.
Yes, but only because of that one edit.
Really?
Yeah, only because of that one edit.
Can I just say something?
And I think of that one
this is really
photo.
controversial. This is really controversial, and I'll think about if we're going to cut this or not. But after watching Monsters, I'm sorry, but I don't think they should have hired people that are that attractive to play those roles, because like the whole time these are like two like messed up like guys, you know what I mean? Like what happened to them is awful. Don't get me wrong. It's a really serious like situation. 100%. But like why are they ridiculously attractive, and why am I attracted to them while watching this? Like it felt wrong the whole time.
Yeah, I've never watched the whole thing to be fair. I've only watched the edit.
Oh really?
So that's why
he's also in another thing called Grotesquerie.
Oh yeah, he looks really attractive.
He's a priest.
Yeah. He's a priest.
He's a horny priest.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so hot.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi. Yes.
Literally, yes.
Mary.
I will say though, before Saltburn, it was kind of
No, I was attracted to Nate Jacobs all the way.
Oh, really? See, Nate Jacobs was too toxic for me.
Oh no, but I love that.
But in Saltburn, oh my god, I was like gripping the back of the seat in front of me, barking at the screen. Yeah,
it was impossible.
Like I don't think me and my girls.
I watched that with my mum, bro.
Fuck, me and my girls came out of that cinema and we were all looked at each other and we were like, I've literally never been more charged in my life.
Yeah.
Like
Barry Keoghan.
Oh my god, no, too short.
Did he cheat on Sabrina? I'm so confused.
Well, that's the tea. No one knows.
He was in a whole music video and everything.
I know.
Crazy. Oh, Drake. I'm gonna say yeah. He kind of cringe, but like I'm gonna say yeah because like he's so rich.
Yeah, but then there's the whole
like Kendrick shit.
Yeah. And I'm team Kendrick all the way.
Kendrick, we love you. Drake, we kind of love you too, I guess.
Kendrick Lamar.
This is
all the way for me. Okay, tell me.
John Cooke. Marry. No,
it's not for me, girl. But I can appreciate a good-looking man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But again, I think he's too short for me. Because how tall is he?
I think he's like 5'11", to be fair.
I see. In my ideal world, I'd like a 6-foot man. But then,
same. But it's John Cooke.
To be fair, I thought,
but like he can dance. Like no, the thing is, dancing is so attractive to me.
Also, again, the minute if I saw him on stage, yeah, I'm sure I would literally be crying, screaming, give it to me now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was our Marry That Man. If you want that game to continue for other guests, let me know in the comments because I think it's a really fun game and we love crushes.
We love marrying that man.
Marrying celebrities. It's the vibe. Okay, I've got one question. If you could go back in time and give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh God.
You can think deeply about this. Or
it's like how deep to be with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you know what? Growing up queer, growing up everything, there's so many
fucking rough tool.
It's rough.
I think just like don't stress it. Do you know what I mean? It will work out.
Yeah.
You're going to do it, babe. That's what I would say. I would say like you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then because I think my younger self wouldn't want to know the ins and outs. Do you know what I mean? I would also give him a list of men he should never talk to again.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
I would do that too.
I would say you're going to do it, but also
be careful
never
of
let these men contact you.
A whole contract.
What I mean? Yeah.
Sign it.
Yeah.
Don't let these
men contact you.
Wait, I've never heard that kind of thing before. Then that's like so true. Yeah. I also wanted to ask you, have you got anything coming up or anything that you want to speak about that is to do with you, or are you just continuing the grind and everything's slaying?
Continuing the grind. might try branching out into the world of YouTube. It's just very scary, isn't it? And
Please,
I'm
because your
also-
vlogs would be amazing. Think
Thanks,
about it, because
doll.
you're always out and about. You're doing fun things. You should do YouTube.
Thanks,
I think you
babes.
should. It
Well,
would be
stay
iconic.
tuned, maybe for that.
Stay tuned, okay? But I just wanted to say a massive thank you.
Babe, thank you for
coming
having
on the
me. It's been the
podcast. You're
best
an
time.
angel.
You're
and
an
hilarious,
angel.
and continue doing what you're doing because I love
I
it.
love you.
Okay.
Thank you.
But thank you all so much for watching. Also, please tune in to next week's episode. I love you all. Bye.